Yes, it did.
You guys want to come down?
Is it any better?
Oh, no.
You can still see it. It's not like it was. Temperature gone out of it? The heat gone out of it? Yeah.
I know.
You don't
I'm not
touch your finger or anything? And it's still Dr. King doing it. I didn't call it today. Nothing we can do. I knew. I looked up. You go again. Yeah.
We're ready to go. It is 7 o'clock, and we do have a quorum. We'll call the Louisville City Council meeting to order. First item on the agenda tonight is the invocation given by myself, and then the pledge to the American and Texas flags given by Councilman Watts. Most gracious Almighty God, we pause to give you thanks, give you glory, and to give you honor. We thank you for being present in our life, for always being there for us. We thank you for your persistence with us and not giving up on us when we seek our own ways. We thank you for protecting us and watching over us each and every day. We thank you for providing for us and giving us all that we need and more. We thank you for the peace that we find when we have fellowship with you. We ask your special blessing tonight on those who are scared, who are oppressed, who are hungry, but those people around the world who are in turmoil. We ask you give them peace and comfort. We ask that you be with those who fight for freedom and justice and protect us both here in our homeland and around the world. And we ask that you give us the wisdom and the courage tonight to do acts of kindness and goodness to people here in your land, that we might bring joy to your sight. We ask all this in your precious name. Amen.
Amen.
I pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Okay, we have a couple of presentations we would like to make tonight. If I could, first I'd like to ask Howard O'Neill and Todd Taylor if y'all would come forward, please. Yeah, you might as well bring him with you, too. Young man, it's good to see you today. I'm glad you were able to get out today.
It's your pleasure. Where do you want me, over there, over here?
Yeah, I'm going to do something here first. Come around over here just a minute.
All right.
These fine gentlemen are some good friends of mine, and they're excellent citizens here in our community, and they're fellow Rotarians of mine. Very proud of what y'all do in our community. And tonight we want to give them a special recognition and award for what they've been doing in our community for many years. So first, I think you've got something to present. But before you do that, what I'd like to do is present you with something. I'd like to present you with a proclamation. Whereas Rotary International, founded on February 23rd of 1905 in Chicago, Illinois, is the world's first and one of the largest non-profit service organizations, and whereas there are over 1.2 million Rotary Club members comprised of professional and business leaders in over 33,000 clubs in 200 countries and geographic areas. And whereas the Rotary motto, service above self, inspires members to provide humanitarian service, encourage high ethical standards, and promote goodwill and peace in the world. And whereas the Louisville Morning Rotary Club has volunteered at every household hazardous waste collection event conducted by the city since its inception in 1999. Every year since 1999, they've been there. Whereas the Louisville Morning Rotary Club helped the city serve 10,000 residents with 622 volunteer positions, and whereas the Louisville Morning Rotary Club has provided 2,488 volunteer hours at 71 collection events. And whereas the Louisville Morning Rotary Club helped in the collection of over 1 million pounds of household hazardous waste and electronics waste, thereby diverting toxic materials from the landfill and preserving landfill life. Now, therefore, I, Dean Euchert, Mayor of the City of Louisville, Texas, do hereby proclaim February 12, 2011 as Louisville Morning Rotary Club Appreciation Day. In the City of Louisville, encourage all citizens to join me in recognizing the Louisville Morning Rotary Club for its dedication to the city and its citizens by assisting in the collection of household hazardous waste. Let's give them a big round of applause. Okay, yes, have a good night. Come on in, John. Steve. Jim. They said if Tom could be here, they could be.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
I'll stand by.
So Howard, it looks like they've elected you as a chairperson. We want to get we're going to do, not doing, Bob, wait. We're not doing pictures tonight? Oh, look.
Here we go. Yes, we are, Mayor.
It's one more time, and get over here. Let's take them out of here, get a picture of all of them. Here we go. One y'all hold this stuff. One more.
You guys good?
Howard, if you have a little something, you just I'll let you take over the podium.
Mayor, Council, it gives me great pleasure to, for one thing, to have been involved in the household hazardous waste program, and I've been there since the very beginning. I just love it. we call it a project, and yet it's not a project. It's just a fun thing to do. All of these people have, well, Jim is a new member. He hasn't been there yet, but we'll get him. But almost all of the club participates in it, and we've been doing it for, well, now we do it every month and every year, so it's just fantastic. We noticed that the flag at the residential service on Jones Street, that place, it gets a little tattered and so forth, and we wanted to spruce it up, so therefore we purchased a new flag for the operation out there.
Well, thank you so much. It is very special. I tell you, Rotarians do a lot of wonderful work, and they do it worldwide, but all these people are just local business owners and residents here in this community, and they continue to give every year in and year out. And we thank you so much for all that y'all do. Thank you very much. Now I have another special group that I would like to recognize. And this month, we're recognizing some of our high school students from Louisville High School once again. And to do that, I'm going to ask if I could have Corey Hale come up. And Corey is our sponsor and chief advisor of the Farmer Harvest, which is our local, which is the newspaper for Louisville High School. And so they've gotten a lot of awards, and we thought it was appropriate to bring them forward and recognize them. So I'm going to ask Corey at first. He will tell us a little bit about what they've done over the years, what their accomplishments are, and a couple of things that's getting ready to happen for these young people. You will, Corey?
Thank you, sir. Well, we've got quite a few things here on the list. Every summer, we take the newspapers that we've done over the year, and we send them off to Columbia University in New York City to have them compete against the best in the nation. And they are rated and judged. They have a separate judging called the Crown Awards, which they describe on their website as the highest recognition given by the Columbia Scholastic Press Association to a student print or online medium for overall excellence. They give both gold and silver crowns. We found out just a few months ago that Louisville High School, the Farmer's Harvest, is one of 42 newspapers from across the nation that's been selected as a finalist for this award. We're either going to receive a gold or silver crown. So we get to go spend spring break in New York City. Myself and several of the staff, as well as our assistant principal, are heading down there to see which one it's going to be. But last year's staff and this year's staff have done a great job. Just a few things, and several students here and back at school who couldn't be here are still were members of that staff, including Crystal Kiefer, Charlie Brusco, Nicole Collins, T. Wynn, Arissa Ona, and Whitney White. They were all members of last year's staff that are still students at Louisville High School. The rest of the staff graduated. But last year's staff also won the CSBA Gold Medal for the nation's top rating, as well as the IOPC Award of Distinguished Merit, and the Silver Stars, one of the best papers in Texas. They took Best of Show for large newspapers at the Texas Association of Journalism Educators Fall State Convention. They were named a finalist for Best Paper, Dallas Morning News Journalism Day, and we placed 3 students, including Ms. Kiefer, on the ILPC All-State Journalism staff for the state of Texas. There were only about 38 students from across the state that made that. And we consistently won more awards last year in our division than any other school in about every competition that we entered into. This year, at the Fall Fiesta State Convention with TAJE, we had a new member of the staff, Daniel Manrique, was one of just 2 students given a rating of superior in our news writing contest. Charlie, our section chief, she received an excellent for the sports writing contest, and our photo editor, Nicole Collins, received an honorable mention for newspaper photography, as well as a superior and excellent for on-site photography contest. And another photographer, Selena Berzosa, who's here, she also received an excellent for on-site photography. We also received a school record 6 gold circles, which are the individual awards given by Columbia University, including Ms. Nicole Collins leading the way for us. She won 3 of them. 3rd place in color sports photo and honorable mention in black and white sports photography and black and white news photography. And basically, if you're in the honorable mention or the top 3 places, you're in the top 5 in that category in the entire nation. So it's a pretty tremendous accomplishment. And Ms. Ona, who could not be on the staff this year because she is committed to student council as an officer there, she also received an honorable mention for Page 1 design. We're awfully proud of these students. They do a great job year after year, and it's just my pleasure to get to teach them and work with them.
Thank you very much. What I'd like to do is I'm going to call each one of these people up that I'm going to give special recognition to tonight, and I'd like you to come up one at a time, and then we'll get a picture with you and Mr. Hale, and then and then we'll ask all of you to stay up here, and we'll get a group photo, okay? So first, I'd like to ask Crystal Kiefer, if you'd please come forward, and she is the daughter of Ellen Waldrop. Ellen, are you here also? She's not here. That's right. Let's give Crystal a big hand. Thank you. Crystal, this is for you. Louisville hereby recognizes and honors Crystal Kiefer for her outstanding achievement as a Louisville Independent School District student in the following event and activity: excellence as editor of the Farmer's Harvest, issued on the 7th day of February 2011, American Union. Thank you. Next, we have Charlie Brusco, the daughter of Michael Brusco. If the parents are here, I probably need you to stand so we can recognize you too. Louisville hereby recognizes and honors Charlie Brusco. For her outstanding achievements. For her outstanding achievements as a Louisville Independent School District in the following events and activities: excellence in sports riding, issued on February 7th, 2011, by Mayor Dean. Congratulations. That was our fault, not apologize for that. I should have caught it and gone on. Selena Brazosa. She is the parents are Richard and Gloria Brazosa, and sisters Jackie and Alexis. Are y'all here? You would stand and be recognized. I'm so proud of you. I would be too. We are proud. Louisville hereby recognizes and honors Selena Brazosa for her outstanding achievements as a Louisville Independent School District student in the following event and activity: excellence in on-site photography, issued on the 7th of February 2011 by Mayor Dean Beaver. Congratulations. And next we have Nicole Collins. Her parents are Scott and Amy Collins. I'm so proud of you. Louisville hereby recognizes and honors Nicole Collins for her outstanding achievements as a Louisville Independent School District student in the following events and activities: excellence in newspaper photography, on-site photography, color sports photography, black and white sports photography, black and white spot news photography, issued on the 7th day of February 2011, Mayor Dean. Congratulations. And next we have Danielle Manrique.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Daniel. Apologize, sir.
Congratulations, sir.
Thank you so much for all you do. Daniel, Louisville hereby recognizes and honors Daniel Manrique for his outstanding achievements as a Louisville Independent School District student in the following event and activity: excellent in news writing, issued on the 7th of February 2011. Mayor Dean Gifford. Congratulations. I don't believe I announced your family. Parents are Amy Greenwood and Gustavo Manrique. Once again, I just want to thank y'all so much. Such an honor to have fine young students and young people in our community and contribute as much as y'all do every year. We thank you so much. We look forward to seeing you in the future as y'all grow up with bigger. Let's take a group photo.
We need to fix her. Does Julie need to fix one of those?
I'm sorry?
Does Julie need to fix one of those?
Yes. Oh,
Or do you, maybe we just send it to her?
Donna, could you catch the one that we had the mixed up deals, so we can get a new one for her, please? Thank you, sir. I should have just called him, not said anything. Okay, next item on the agenda is a public hearing, consideration, oh, wait a minute. Yeah, that's right. Consideration of an ordinance for a zone change request from agriculture open space to local commercial on 2.031 acres located at 260 East FM 3040, further identified as Lou Burgos Survey, Abstract 52, Track 20, as requested by PMJ Holdings, LLC, the property owner. The proposed zoning classification, local commercial, is in keeping with the zoning along Euchre Lane and is one of the more restricted commercial zoning categories. It allows for a variety of indoor neighborhood office and services uses which are primarily retail in nature. It does not allow for outside storage. The applicant would like to rezone in order to build an office park on their property at some future date. The zoning is compatible with the other commercial zoning in the area and would fit well with the residential uses to the north. This is in an area of the city that is off the beaten path and is in its transition. Office buildings would be a good fit since they are typically a destination and does not necessarily need the same type of visual exposure that a retail store or restaurant would. The Planning and Zoning Commission voted 7-0 in favor of the zone change request at their January 4th, 2011 meeting. Recommendation is that council approve the proposed ordinance amending the Louisville City Code, Chapter 17, the comprehensive zoning ordinance as set forth in the caption above. I don't have any speaker cards filled out for this. Do we have a motion to close public hearing?
So moved. Second.
We have a motion to close public hearing by Councilman Durham, a second by Councilman Watts. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Councilman Durham?
Mayor, if there's no objection, move to approve.
Second.
We have a motion to approve by Councilman Durham. We have a second by Councilman Watts.
This is an ordinance of the City Council of the City of Louisville, Texas, that amends the zoning ordinance of the City of Louisville, Texas, granting zoning changes on the 2.031-acre tract of land, fully and completely described in the attached Exhibit A, ordering a change in the use of said property from agricultural open space district zoning to local commercial district zoning, correcting the official zoning map, preserving all other portions of the zoning ordinance, providing a clause relating to severability, determining that the public interest and general welfare demand a zoning change and amendment therein made, providing a penalty, and declaring an emergency.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Next item is the visitor citizens forum. At this time, any person with business before the council not scheduled on the agenda may speak to the council. No formal action can be taken on these items at this meeting. Do have one card filled out, Mr. David Toyari. If you would, sir, just give your name and address for the records, and we'll give you 5 minutes, sir.
My name is David Toyari. I live at 1456 Appenzell Lane, Louisville, Texas 75067. Mr. Mayor, council members, I appreciate this opportunity to present my case to you, but however, I see one empty seat here. Since my request will be directed to every individual person sitting here, I request to move my speech to next session, if I may.
You can do it any time. We have this at open time. It's not on the agenda, so we can't take any action, but you can come forward at the people's forum, at the visitors forum anytime you'd like, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Okay, thank
Have
you.
a good evening.
Thank you. Next item is the consent agenda. All of the following items on the consent agenda are considered to be self-explanatory by the council and will be enacted with one motion. There will be no separate discussion of these items unless a council member or citizen so requests. For a citizen to request removal of an item, a speaker card must be filled out and submitted to the city secretary. I did not have anyone fill out any cards, nor no one asked to have anything approved. Councilman Verena?
Move to approve the consent agenda.
I have a motion by Councilman Corina to approve the consent agenda. And a second by Councilman Thornhill. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Okay, brings us to reports. Tika. Wayne, good to see you here tonight, sir. Chief? Linda? Mr. Kerbo, Chief Kerbo? I got it right.
Nothing at this time.
Thank you. Anything going on out there on that frozen lake, frozen rotunda, I guess we have?
It's officially thawed out, but
Everybody keeps giving me good comments on the roads. Thank you very much. I know it was a challenge with the ice and stuff, but we got through it. Everybody had the same challenges. Thank you, Carol, for everybody's work. I know y'all were up 24 hours for about 5-6 days here in a row, so we thank you. Donna? Brenda? Mr. Ferris, sir. Mr. Backus. Councilman Durham?
Yeah, Mayor, I just want to expand on what you just said about the city staff. Thanks for all the work that was done by all parties involved. It was trying for everybody, and we almost all made it through okay. So, thank you.
Councilman Grana?
I just want to remind the citizens that this week, Thursday evening, at 6 o'clock, the retreat starts, that the meetings are open. There'll be presentations and stuff, and it'll be held at the the Medical Center of Louisville Grand Theater, the MCL Grand, and we'll be there 6 o'clock Thursday, and then Saturday 8 to 5 or whenever, and then Saturday also from 8:30 or 9 to whatever. You can find the agenda online at thecityoflouisville.com. Thank you.
Councilman Watts?
Just echo what's already been said about staff and dealing with the weather. Everybody did a great job, and also word of thanks to Wayne and the folks that put on the Hearts and Roses ball. I had two very lovely ladies to take to that, and they had a fabulous time. I'm still hearing about it, so very good job to everybody who did that as well.
Mr. City Manager?
No, sir.
Councilman Thornhill?
I'll just echo the same thing. I appreciate all the work that the city staff did during this last storm, and I think we got another one coming in for Wednesday sometime, so good luck on that one, too. Thank you.
Councilor? Julie? Well, it's with sorrow and deep regret I will read a letter to you, and I will say that some people step forward in their life and dedicate a big portion of their life to the community. We've seen examples of that here tonight with some awards and presentation we've given. But sometimes people step forward, and sometimes they do some jobs that aren't always real thankful, and they do some things that aren't always noticed. But I can tell you this person has done a lot for this city over many periods of years. Dear Mayor Euchert, it has been my pleasure serving the citizens of Louisville on the City Council for nearly 10 years. Unfortunately, at this time, I must submit my resignation for personal reasons. Sincerely, Greg Tierney. With that, in accordance to Texas Government Code, Subchapter D, Section 551.072 and Section 551.087, we will convene into the executive session.
Don't worry. Nothing worse than a tattered flag.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure I can.
Yeah.
Lots of years of practice.
But basically, Elizabeth brings y'all a lot. Basically, you go without. It's surged until it goes. Which is why I was saying it's a problem in the community. At least Mr. Hardy gone. It's ready for her, isn't it?
Yeah, it's for her to fly over.
Probably better Well, they call, who have called them? No, I called on their way home. Okay, well, I told him to call again. There's no kind of reason why she wanted. She said, well, she wants to tell the results after the blood work before she gets back here. Okay. So there's, there's going to be able to call it on the I don't know what's up. But and again, I don't know. I don't know. And then, well, like I said, he won't be there for Wednesday. I honestly, my claims have been so far hasn't been a great one, but I'm gonna follow through with legacy. See where he comes down. I don't necessarily think that I'll be going wrong by going to Baltimore, but I'm going to set up an appointment next Friday with a foul so I can come out and take that. So I'm going to get that done either way. And then the lawyer called me. She called me. So what kind of claim do you get put in? So I
Yeah, but I'm going to cardiologist up there, so that they're looking into possibly having, the sensor, which can be related to cancer. Well, did they actually say that they come out of that? But no, did not. Okay, well, we do down there, yeah, so how many hours you got, well, I can count. So I can have most of my time, about 12, 13 hours a day, 6 days a week, the first 2 months, and then, kind of vary it off a little bit. And keep it incredible. I don't have to get hold of my so-and-so and see whether or not they know it's worthy of taking it. So that. So I don't know if that was all about, but I guess because I don't have an actual point, I don't know. What's that? Well, it's not. The first thing I said, I'm waiting for the official. So my official diagnosis. I mean, I walk in there thinking that I was going to probably have, because I always wondered, maybe the CFD or I had some type of matter in my lungs or something like that. But according to the test, you're on the excellent. Well, maybe it's a little bit, because I could have ruled out a whole bunch of Well, and that's just it, too. So, I said, I got the septic, because it was kind of like a bogus test, right? It was just like a regular test X-ray. So everything else in the test that you get, an MRI. So let's see what the breathing test results are, and then we'll take the sleep apnea test. If that's, just comes back negative, because then we'll want to hope that it's test. What you need to do. I'm kind of wondering how often blood pressure. 116/97. So is that good? Fucking excellent. So I said 116/97. And every time I go in there, my blood pressure is real high. It's had that high. Now all of a sudden it's down to 116/97. My blood pressure is high, or it's like it's off. It's weird. There's no, if you like an athlete with trauma, or head to top. I don't know. But, yeah, it is. But, I went to the doctor, and my God, maybe it's better. Not 100%, but maybe it's better. Okay.
Convene us back into regular session. Is there any action to be taken?
No, sir.
Move to adjourn.
Second. I have a motion to adjourn by Councilman Watt, a second by Councilman Durham. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.